No, thanks for joining us in Sky News.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
How does it feel to have those two pedals around your neck?
It's pretty heavy. I'm not gonna lie. They're pretty heavy. It's a good thing I work out my neck at times too.
And how are you feeling? Obviously, so many people concerned watching you leave the track the other night.
Yeah, I'm a lot better. There's quite a while where I was just underneath there, and at first it was kind of a lot, and there was just too much going on. But when I tried to actually stand up, I had to start laying back down because the fatigue and the energy was just fading pretty rapidly. But after, quite a bit of time, I was able to recompose myself. I was able to get some medication underneath, so I was able to breathe again. And then finally, we just, again, tried to keep it as light as possible, collected my medal, tried to, be as respectful as possible. I didn't want to get anybody COVID, so after that, I've thankfully tested negative this morning, so I'm very happy to be healthy again, but still slowly kind of taking it back.
Obviously, so many athletes, you're preparing for years for this moment, and you don't want anything to go wrong. What's it like then the other night when you suddenly felt ill?
It was very shocking, truthfully, because I already had been wearing a lot of masks. I washed my hands and very conscious of trying not to get sick at championships. So it was, and I was already staying away from people a lot because, I'd been getting, run up on a lot by a lot of people in the village. So I've been trying to stay secluded as is. But I was, again, very shocked that I actually contracted COVID.
But you still got a bronze though. Like, if that's how you can run when you're feeling under the weather.
Yeah, it's funny. The joke right now is whenever I'm off my game, I always run 19.7. Which is apparently fast enough to always get bronze.
But let's go back to the 100-meter final. The fact that you are now the fastest man on earth, how does it feel to be able to say those words?
It's glorious because in my heart I always knew it, but nobody wants to give you the title unless you win the 100. So here I am. I won it in the World Championships, and then of course half of the world doesn't understand how track and field works, so they don't understand how that's how you gain the title. I'm like, well, if you don't want to give me for winning the World Championships, I guess I'll have to take it in the 100 meters Olympics. And here I have it, so now I am officially the world's fastest man.
But when we're watching that race, it was a bit of a slow start.
Oh yeah, I mean, the funny thing is, I'm a numbers guy, so I'm looking at the numbers. Compared to all my normal starts, it's actually just as good, if not better, than my normal starts. But the competitors really stepped up their game in the first half of their race.
I mean, you won maybe the greatest 100 final of all time.
I like to see it that way too. It was amazing, truly. I think this is one of the very few races where everybody in the race went sub 10. It was, 991 being last is freaking unheard of, especially even at an Olympics level. You have to step up on the day. It was a fast time. It's so close of a race. Like all these numbers, and as you look at it, it's like, yeah, I came out ahead of all of that.
5 thousandths of a second, when we can barely visualize that. It was so good.
I keep telling people, don't blink or you'll miss it.
I mean, how did you feel in that final few meters? Did you feel you're going to be caught? How was it?
I didn't feel I was going to be caught. I felt that I was just constantly running. Like, I was just constantly getting faster and faster. And as I got closer and closer to the line, I was just like, I need the lean. Like, this is not a race where I can say I can just run through it at top speed and I'll be able to get it. I need the lean. And I'm glad that I listened to that, because if I didn't, I don't know if I would have won.
And you're more than just quick. I mean, athletics and sport in general does need showmen. And you certainly doing that on the track.
Yeah, I try to be a showman. Some people criticize me for it. Some people love it. Well, a lot of people. Apparently 80,000 people love it and more. But the thing I always say is, hey, if I didn't do it, would you be watching?
You do need people watching athletics.
They're definitely watching, and they're definitely watching, and they're loving. Whether I'm your guy or somebody else, they're watching because they want to see who's going to be the fastest. And that's what I want to bring. I want to bring entertainment to it. I know that just because I win doesn't mean that I'll gain fans. Like, I need to keep going. I want track and field to be known for not just for it's a fast race. I want you to enjoy the whole spectacle of it, the entertainment part of it.
It has been challenging here. You talked about asthma, depression, and various health challenges as well. So how does it feel to have achieved it, having overcome that?
Life still goes on. Just this gold medal and this bronze medal, they're very nice to have, but that doesn't mean that my issues in life stop. I'm still going to be facing hurdles all throughout my life, and I'm very aware of it, but I'm always nice and blessed to know that I've faced those hardship early and I've been able to learn the lessons quickly. So I feel that no matter what I go through in life, I'll be able to continuously adapt and overcome any obstacles that I have.
Is there a message of hope it sends out to people who might be going through depression themselves, and yet you are here with 2 Olympic medals?
Always. I hope that they see that just because you're in a dark place now, it doesn't always have to be that way. And that even though you go up, that means you will also come down, but it's all about how you handle those situations.
And how much do you think your success be for America to come together? I mean, it's often quite a divided country.
Yeah, to be honest, I got a call from the president a few days ago. As a runner, I don't usually see myself as somebody who's like, oh yeah, I'm trying to bring the country together. It's just like, I'm just trying to put on a show, but in doing so, sometimes that's all people need. All they need is a little bit of excitement, a little bit of hope, and if I can be that, then I'm blessed to be able to be that person.
What was it like when you had the call then from President Biden?
You never expect what comes with, the championship. Of course, everybody sees the goal, but you never know what comes along with that. And I've always wanted to say, I want to be able to hold that to a great standard. When I win, I want to be able to say, yeah, I took it as far as it can go. And, getting that call is just like, wow, here we go. It's really happening.
Because you have talked in the past, obviously, about the impact of George Floyd being killed. Does that make you feel for your country?
I think I try to look at the whole picture. There's always going to be ups and there's always going to be downs, and there's always going to be difference of opinions. And to be honest, I'm always hurting. I feel for just black people in the world. And of course, if I can be a ray of sunshine, if I can be an inspiration, if I can be a reason to say, hey, let's not stop fighting, let's keep going, then I'm, blessed for that. And if I can change one outlook, that's more than one that was yesterday.
And now you look on to Los Angeles in 2028. Is that going to be the stage? Is that going to be 4 medals there?
Hey, again, I'm never going to stop going for great. If I believe that I can do it, then I'm going to go after it. And hopefully, we'll be completely done with COVID by then. Now that I have the 100, I never thought I'd have the 100-meter gold before the 200-meter gold. And although it might not be as shiny and as luxurious as the 100, it's still something that I want. And I am an Olympic champion, indeed.
Congratulations, Noah. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.